Hey guys, Tony Rush here. This video is probably going to be a huge breath of fresh air. If you've ever wondered how to start with no list and absolutely a shoestring budget and go from that to making thousands of dollars a week and even $1,000 and more per day, I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. This is going to be a very scaled down version of a training that we do inside our team here at the Empower Network. So if what you see here excites you and it makes sense to you, then go ahead and get started with the Empower Network. There's a link on this page. It's $25 to get started, and we're going to ramp this up and we're going to show you how to get from where you are to wherever you want to be. This is the exact same method that I use to go from zero to making over $1,000 a day in less than 5 months. And within my first year, I reached over $100,000 a month in income. So I'm going to draw this out for you so it's really easy to understand. So all you have to understand about making money online is you need traffic creates leads, and leads create sales. Okay? So if you picture it like a big funnel, right? You put traffic in the top. This funnel is your money machine, and you get money, sales that come out the bottom. Okay? It really is that simple. Now the beautiful thing is here in Empower Network, we already have this machine set up for you. So you don't have to design websites. You don't have to be able to write great sales copy. You don't have to do any of that stuff because we actually have this for you. Now here's a quick, this is a little bit more complex than this, but I'm going to give you the oversimplified version so it's really easy to understand. The way our funnel system works is a series of pages. Now normally, in order to have a machine like this that cranks out money on a daily basis, you'd have to be able to set up websites, design websites, graphic design, hosting accounts, FTP, HTML, CSS, a whole bunch of technical stuff that I don't even understand. So the beautiful thing is if you don't know anything about computers at all, like you know how to get on the computer and check an email, you know, if you know how to send an email to your friend or family member, maybe copy and paste, that's about all the computer skill you have to do this. So the machine here is set up for you, so you don't have to any of these technical skills. What the machine looks like is, this is what we call our squeeze page. Okay? The squeeze page is basically where the visitor comes to see the initial offer. So in Empower Network, this squeeze page has a headline, it might have a photograph, has some bullet points, right? And then it has a section here for the person to fill out their email address and a button. Okay? So two things happen when somebody fills out a squeeze page. Number one is they get taken to what we call the sales page. I'll come back to that in just a second. The second thing that happens is they go on to your mailing list. Okay? This is important because if you've got a list, you've got an ATM machine. The ability to build a list that is yours allows you to create an asset that you can go to anytime you want to create income. Okay, and we talk more about that in the Empower Network. But suffice it to say that what happens is when somebody fills out this form, they go to the sales page and they're added to your email marketing list. Okay, so this can be thousands of people that have been added to your list. Okay, so let's go to the sales page. Now the sales page is exactly what it sounds like. In Empower Network, we have a video here. Okay, that's a play button. We have a video here that explains who we are, what we do, and how we do it. It explains very clearly what our products are, all the nuts and bolts of what it takes to go from nothing to creating thousands of dollars a week in automated income on the internet. And then along with this, after they watch the video, there's a buy button right here. Okay? And getting started with the Empower Network is only $25. And when somebody clicks the buy button, that goes over here to the order page. Now, this is the machine. Let me show you how amazingly simple this is. And I'm just going to use some really general numbers that have been true for me in my business so that we can kind of see how you turn visitors into dollars. Now, here's what else you have to have. traffic. Okay? Now, we show you a ton of ways to get literally thousands of people coming to your website every single week. I mean, it's not hard. I'll give you an example. The very first ad that I ran when I joined Empower Network was $14.95, and I'll show you what happened with that $14.95 in just a second. But for that $14.95, I mean, I had something like, I want to say it was like 300 or 400 people came to my website for just $14.95. The last campaign I just did, I had a little over 2,000 people visit my website in less than 2 days, and that produced literally thousands of dollars. Okay, so traffic, we're going to show you all kinds of ways to generate traffic. That's not an issue at all. Okay, so if you've ever wondered where do you get the leads, where do you get the traffic, that's handled for you. We're going to teach you how to do that in the Empower Network. So here's what the numbers shake out to be. You get, say, 100 people that come to your squeeze page. Okay, that means they come to this point, they see the headline, they see the offer, they see the bullet points, and they have a decision. Is this interesting enough to me to fill out my email address and find out more? Well, we know historically that anywhere from 20 to 45% of the people that come to this page, they are going to fill out the form. Okay? We're just going to keep the math simple today and call it 25%, because that's just a good conservative number, and we do like to under promise and over deliver. But you've got tons of these pages that are already pre-made for you. The moment you get started in Empower Network, you're going to have access to a bunch of these. So you get to pick and choose what kind of squeeze page you want to use. They all work great. Okay, some of them are more targeted toward, you know, someone that's only looking for a business. Some of them are targeted to people who already have a business and just want to learn how to market it better. Either way is fine. But we've got lots of squeeze pages for you to choose from. So if we have 100 people that come to the squeeze page, we know that that's going to produce at least 25 people, because remember I said we were going to use a 25% figure. 25 people go to the sales page, and that also means 25 people are going onto your list. Now, let me stop here real quickly. The reason the list is important is because not everybody buys the first time they see something. So it's critical that you're building a list while you're running this machine. And all this is automatic. You don't have to do anything to do this. But what happens is, let's say you do this every day. Well, that means at the end of a week, you know, you've got, what, 25 times 7? What is that? Not quite 200 people on your list, right? And that gives you an opportunity to continue following up with those people. So if they didn't buy the first time they saw it, they get an email from you tomorrow or the next day. It's all automated, and that brings them back to the sales page and the order form, and they can still make a purchase. Okay, so it's vital that we're building a list. So 100 people using the traffic methods we'll teach you. Go to the squeeze page. 25 of them at least fill out the form. Now that's 25 people over here that are now watching the sales presentation. Now we know, in my business the numbers may be a little bit higher, but conservatively speaking, you're looking at, say, a 10% over time. Now, when I say over time, I'm talking about you may see 3 or 4% of the people buy right now, and then you pick up another 6 or 7% of people who are coming back to buy because they received an email from you, an automated follow-up message. But let's just keep it, again, we cover this in the training, we'll keep it simple today. If you have 100 people come to your squeeze page, that's 25 leads. 25 people that look at the sales letter, you're probably looking at 3 sales. Okay? Now, this is a $25 product. Now, here's the beautiful thing. I'm going to put income over here. Here's the beautiful thing about Empower Network. We pay 100% commissions. Okay? So this is $75 that you've made, just like that. You didn't have to show up. You didn't have to go draw circles on the back of napkins. You didn't have to chase your friends and family. You didn't have to go to a home party.